The 805 Focus is brought to you in part by Nonprofit Connect. Nonprofit Connect provides superior leadership tools and resources so nonprofit leaders and board members can make valuable decisions to move their organization forward to a sustainable and vibrant future. More information on services online at nonprofitconnect.org.
Welcome to 805 Focus. I'm Dr. Cynder Sinclair with Nonprofit Connect, and we will be bringing you the latest on your favorite nonprofits. So get ready to be inspired. Our special guest today is Robin Elander, and Robin is the Executive Director of the Downtown Organization of Santa Barbara. Welcome, Robin.
Thank you so much, Cynder. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for being with us. And so, Robin, if you would please, I know some people know about the Downtown Organization, other people don't. So if you could just tell us a little bit about the organization, that would be great.
Sure, absolutely. So the Downtown Organization of Santa Barbara started back in the 70s. It was started by a lot of different downtown businesses or merchants that came together to create an organization to support and promote downtown and create kind of branding for downtown. And so that's how it began. They set up two different business improvement districts downtown that this organization has managed for almost 50 years at this point.
Gee whiz.
So the Downtown Organization, or Downtown Santa Barbara for short, or DSB, is really been the voice of downtown for over 50 years, promoting, supporting, and creating an economically vibrant downtown. And so throughout the years, many of the different programs that we've been putting on range from the holiday parade to many different kind of promotions. We have about 1,400 businesses in our downtown commercial district.
Wow.
The area that we serve specifically is between Gutierrez and Sola Street, and then Chapala to Anacapa is kind of the business improvement district area. And so how that works is those businesses a long time ago opted into essentially self-assess themselves, tax themselves on their business license. That those monies go to the city and then ultimately go to our organization to support and promote the heck out of all these businesses. So that's what we do. We are really dedicated. We have a team, a small team of professional staff and a board of downtown stakeholders that represent all kinds of different business and property types downtown. So that's kind of a little bit about what our organization is and does.
Gosh, that is wonderful. And so you folks really put the holiday, I didn't know that, put the holiday parade on.
Yes, we do a lot of different events and promotions. So we put the holiday parade on each year. We do First Thursday Art Walk, which is every first Thursday of the month, where we have something between 15 and 25 businesses participate and host local artists, musicians throughout downtown to have a free and open to the public event where people can come in, see the different artists, and explore the business. So it's kind of a great way to have a downtown open house once a month, and that's from 5 to 8 every first Thursday of the month.
Yeah, I've been to that First Thursday a lot of times. It is a wonderful event. So you really, in your capacity there at the Downtown Organization, you organize all the businesses. Come on, you guys, we're going to do this thing. And then you help support them. You get the word out to people. Come on down, First Thursday, don't forget.
Yes, absolutely. Those things and so much more. So we do a lot of events and promotions, but we also do kind of some business supportive services. We do a lot of troubleshooting. During this past year, there's been a lot of things to troubleshoot with the pandemic, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
And so we really, support people's business growth in many different ways. So we partner and collaborate with a number of different organizations, including the Economic Development Collaborative, SCORE, Women's Economic Ventures, and others to get business services. So if anyone's interested in updating their business plan, or increasing their marketing services, or really diving into kind of their finances and like setting up structures. These are organizations that we work with to assist with some of those things as well. So we don't just promote and put on events. We do a lot of things to really support those businesses at every level where they're at.
That's wonderful. I didn't realize that you provided those kind of very basic and very important services to businesses.
Absolutely. So during a regular week, we get calls from all different types of businesses and trying to figure out a lot of different things. So not only do we do those things, but we connect the dots for a lot of people. We kind of share different community resources. We connect and create marketing campaigns around different things downtown. So we have a Shop Local campaign, and each year around, well, we have different itineraries. People can look at our website and find out, say, craft brewery tours, wineries, and we're actually going to be doing some walking tours of different topics pretty soon.
Good
So
idea.
lots of good things happening.
So I would imagine you use volunteers.
Absolutely. So one of the fun things that volunteers can do is we have downtown beautification days. And so we have special kind of projects and cleanups that people can come and just kind of extra help us with sprucing downtown up. But we also, for some of those holiday events, we have quite a calendar of events people can volunteer for. Also with First Thursday, we have an every Thursday State Street Promenade Market where we have vendors and music, and that's a great place for people to participate, as well as lots of different special projects throughout the year.
Great. So if someone is watching this and they want to volunteer, let's say, they can go on your website and read all about how to do it.
Exactly. So downtownsb.org has lots of different resources. You can find out about our 1,400 or so businesses in different categories, and also the different events that we have going on, the promotions, and also what ways they can volunteer for sure.
And so while they're on that website, so I know you're not a 501c3, but you're a 501c6, is that right?
That's correct,
Which means you also accept tax-deductible donations.
We do, and we often receive sponsorships for our different events and projects, and so that's a really great way for us to not only keep up with the work that we're doing and have businesses receive additional promotional opportunities for their business to be part of something.
So tell me how the sponsorship works then.
So with the sponsorship, if you can imagine, a large-scale event has many different ways that you can market it. So we have our social media account, which we're excited that we just reached 30,000 followers on Instagram. Wow. So we have a lot of people paying attention to what's happening downtown, as well as our e-newsletter and on-site opportunities at events. So there's different ways that we can have logo placement on things and just special offerings for sponsors, like if we, have a special tent at a holiday parade or something like that.
Yeah, well, so once again, somebody can come on your website then.
Yes.
And you probably have a donate button.
We do, and we also have some of the different sponsorship packages that people can look at, depending on what they're most interested in. We do partner also with some organizations to do some economic development, as well as support our chronically homeless individuals downtown. And we're doing some special projects around that to reunite individuals with their families, and also do some specialty like case management services with some partners in that department. So lots of ways people can support. I know there's a lot of people who have big hearts for downtown, and these are some of the ways that people can get involved.
So tell us, gosh, there have been so many changes.
There have.
Closing of State Street, and oh my gosh, there's the pandemic, and oh my gosh, there's the homeless situation. Let's just unravel that piece by piece. Okay, what should we talk about first? How about the homeless situation?
Well, that's one of the things that is, it's a challenging thing across the nation. A lot has happened, and Santa Barbara is a very expensive place, and so we're we're working, and the entire community is working to build temporary and permanent housing for individuals who are experiencing homelessness, and work with partners to really support this situation, because we really view that it's important for our business community to have a thriving, safe space. And so we are working in many different ways to find and kind of alleviate some of these challenges for the people who are experiencing homelessness, but also for the ways that it impacts downtown.
Yeah, that's really good. I've read about many of the things you're doing, and I'm very impressed. I mean, it's a never-ending problem, so it's not like, oh, okay, we're done.
It is, you know, the people who have that are experiencing homelessness, there's a lot of reasons why they have ended up in that situation, and I think we're really trying to find a compassionate approach, but also really work and try to figure out how that we can do this in partnership with the entire community, because there are so many elements that need to be addressed, not only downtown but throughout the region, because how we manage things downtown as well as the rest of the region affects each other. Yeah, for sure.
And so I love it that you talked earlier about helping to reunify some homeless individuals with their families. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's something that we've done quite a bit over the years, and we've been able to accept donations from different local individuals and some businesses, and where possible, reunite them with their families, sometimes locally, sometimes further afield. And of course we do some checking in to make sure that that's actually a good fit, and so we've had some good successes there.
Well, good for you. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's now switch to the closing of State Street. Woohoo!
Yes, so that happened only 2 or 3 weeks after I started this position.
Oh gosh.
So I started on May 7th, 2020, and over the next several weeks, I mean, the conversation had started, but there, you know, over Memorial Day weekend, it was closed. About, I think it's 8 blocks from, I think it's Haley Street all the way to Victoria. There's a partial street closure from Victoria to Sola. And it's been a very special time, because it has re-enlivened and really created a different kind of dynamic energy that's ever changing. You know, it began as an emergency ordinance. It still is an emergency ordinance, and we're exploring ways that we may be able to keep it, because people have really found, not only businesses but locals and visitors really enjoy the energy and kind of the outdoor dining and sort of the meandering, strolling feel that they can experience downtown in a different way. So we're excited about that, and there's a lot of, you know, because it was done in such an emergency fashion, there's a lot of tweaks that have had to happen over the course of the year, and so that's something that our organization has been really kind of has our finger on the pulse, working with the businesses, with the city, with the different entities that kind of really collaborate to make all of this happen. And so it has been a dynamic and really unique and engaging process. And now the city has seen that there's a lot of reason to consider continuing it. And so they've started a State Street Advisory Committee, which I'm serving on along with 15 other people, to really think about all of the different aspects and to create a downtown master plan to envision the future for downtown. So it's really an exciting time to be not only in this role, but to be part of downtown, because I think a lot of people are excited about what the possibilities are and what can we implement to really take it to the whole next level. So very excited about that.
Yes, very exciting times. And I agree, it's just really infused such energy into the downtown area.
Absolutely. It's really different for those who haven't been down in a while, there's quite a lot of new businesses that have opened. We have a lot of really unique boutiques and shops and restaurants and more on the way. So it's definitely great to continue to keep up to date on our Instagram, as well as kind of our website and all of the different ways. And then we do have, actually, I think we have a weekly partnership with the Santa Barbara Independent, where we do a weekly business spotlight, where we interview different businesses and business leaders downtown every week from 3 to 4. And so we've highlighted quite a number. At this point in time, we've reached, we've had a year every single Thursday, and we've had more than 50 businesses, 50 weeks, but 150 businesses have been interviewed. So it's really been great to document all of the different things that have happened over this past year, how the promenade has enlivened and how they've navigated the pandemic, but it's also a great way to learn the depth and the history, as well as about the individuals, the resilient business owners who are behind these businesses. And so that's been really an exciting process, and I definitely invite everybody to check that out. And it is on TVSB, it's on our website, all of the episodes, as well as on the Independent site as well.
Okay, and so if a business is watching this and they're interested in being one of those to be interviewed, how do they sign up?
They can reach out to us. All of our staff contacts are on our website as well, downtownsb.org. My contact information is there. My colleague Eric is the person who works out some of those schedules. So we have lots of opportunities for involvement, and yes, please reach out to us, and we may be able to have you on the show just like this.
Yay! Yes. All right, that sounds great.
Yes.
So let's just talk a minute about the pandemic and how that's impacted your organization, the businesses, really our community, from your perspective.
It's been a pretty hard year, but it also has really brought not only our staff team and our board, as well as the entire downtown community together. Though, we've really at times wondered how we were all going to get through this, what has been beautiful and really inspirational is how much positive things have come out of really a negative time. One was that business spotlight, but we were able to get a donation in collaboration with the Economic Development Collaborative to bring in 6,000 pounds of personal protective equipment, masks and hand sanitizer. And the truck was so big, we actually kind of broke some of the tiles outside of our business, the door when it came in. But ultimately, we brought so many boxes of things in and had all these business owners and volunteers come out and to help to distribute those to the community. That was really significant. It has increased our collaboration with the city, as well as those various business owners and property owners downtown, and many different organizations in the community that we already had some level of relationship with, but we've really been able to kind of leverage and support people in a different way through this time. So I think as much as in the early times, we had some staffing transitions, and we were all trying to figure out how to do business from home like everybody else, but we've been able to do quite a lot during this time, and it's been great.
Well, that's a very uplifting story. Yeah. Well, Robin, thank you so much for all of the important work that you're doing for our community and our businesses. And thanks for being on our show today.
Thank you so much, and thanks for all that you're doing as well. We welcome everybody to check out everything about downtown, because there's so much new every day, and it's a really special place to be able to work, play, and just spend time.
Yes. And thank you for joining us on 805 Focus, and we'll see you next time.